Hello everybody, it's Lazel here with another premiere draft of March of the Machine, the Aftermath. Let's jump right into it. Alright, first pack, first pick. Okay, Tranquil Thrillback. Enters the battlefield, you may pay green up to 3 times. Choose up to that many. Destroy, exile, you gain 4 life. Okay, then we have Zerga and Urtai, or Ojutai. Flying Haste, Hexproof. Oof, okay. Squeeze the Immortal again. The thing about Zerga and Ojutai is simply it's in 3 colors, which is a lot. And I don't think that there are many dragons in this set. Thrillback, destroy, exile, gain 4 life. Worst case it can still be a 3 mana 3/3. Other good cards in here. Sailback is okay. Grasp is in here. There's also Final Flourish. I might go with the Final Flourish here as an interaction spell. No, I will take the Thrillback here. Okay, there is the Draenei Ruins, which is a pretty good rare in my opinion. For example, if I have the Thrillback, I can put 2 counters on it, but that will be a total 5 mana investment. Other good cards in here, Royal's Reinforcements for the Convoke deck, but I have very bad experience with that one. Order of the Mirror is okay. Sentinel, Sailback, but I think I will take the Ruins here. It leaves me most flexible. Okay, we have a Kami, what's this? Feast of the Victorious Dead. At the beginning of your end step, if 1 or more creatures died this turn, you gain that much life and distribute that many +1/+1 counters. Okay, this is not bad. There's also Kami in here, which fits the green theme and is actually really good with our Draenei Ruins. So maybe Kami is better here. And we still would stick to green. And Draenei Ruins with a Kami can be powerful. I guess I will take the Kami here. But Feast of the Victorious Dead seems pretty good. I mean, of course, a lot of creatures need to die to make it really pay off, but I think it's okay. Let's take the Kami. Okay. Next good card. Storm the Seed Core, simply because we get to distribute +1/+1 counters, and with a Kami, that's really powerful. Also, Jumping Kavu could be reasonable, simply because it's a strong creature. But Storm the Seed Core, so far we are in mono green, so I'll take Storm the Seed Core here. We continue. Let's see, what do we have in here? Could take the Wingspan for some card draw and give a creature flying. Can also take a War Historian, but War Historian is a human, so no synergy with our runes here. Then, on the other hand, since it seems to be we are moving into a +1/+1 counter direction, I will take the Billy Rider, because actually it's not a human and can synergy with the runes. Yep. Okay, there's an Artress, Oracle of Half-Truths as a rare still in this pack. But I will take the Elspeth Smite, which goes pretty well with what we have so far. Okay, we got an aerial boost in here. There's also Furnace Rains, but I guess from what our deck is currently looking like, a combat trick seems reasonable. Could, on the other hand, take the adaptation here, which is a little bit better than the aerial boost. I mean, aerial boost can sneak through the last points of damage because of the flying. Yeah, I think especially with a Billy Rider that makes more sense. Okay, we have a Sentinel for the backup deck, but there's also Invasion of Moraganda, which is great because of the +1/+1 counter. Yeah, other good cards, of course, here Sentinel, Tiller, but Invasion of Moraganda makes sense. Gotta hope to find a Brawler here and a few more cheap creatures. Okay, but speaking of which, I think Timberland Ancient is never a bad thing. If you cannot play it, you can still Forest Cycle it. Let's see. Halo Hopper is an option. Okay, no card in here that I will be actively playing, and I already have all copies. I will just take probably the Oracle, because it is a good card in my opinion. A 2 mana 1/3 that has something when it ETBs or when it dies is good in my opinion. But okay, I can also take the counterspell. Okay, again, let's take the Dune Shaper. We can flip it for 3 trample. Nothing in here. Halberd is good. Especially with the vigilance, our aerial boost gets a little bit better. Alright, take the item to the sideboard. Anafenza, okay. Bolstering is great. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, bolster 1. Perfect. Okay, Arnie Metal Bro. Whenever a creature you control attacks or a creature enters the battlefield under your control attacking, you may pay 2. If you do, you may put a creature card with mana value less than that creature's mana value from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Whoa, okay, that's strong. Other good cards in here for us is the Grasp as an interaction spell. Footed Favor also in here, we might see that again, but Anafenza is definitely a great card for this deck that we are building. Alright, there's a Phyrexian Sensor. Really afraid of that card. What's this? Undercity Upheaval. Distribute X counters among any number of target creatures you control, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard as you cast a spell. Creatures you control gain vigilance until end of turn. Okay. I hope to not have that many creature cards in my graveyard, but distributing +1/+1 counters is what we want. Could also take the Pest here or Sensor, but yeah, let's try one of the new cards. We continue with Invasion of Chandala. But we don't have that many bombs in our deck. I think a Negotiator here is actually the best drop because of backup giving +1/+1 counters. Yeah, definitely a reason behind that one. Could also take Tandem Takedown as an interaction spell, but it only increases the power, doesn't give any counters. Negotiator is a really good 2-drop. Yeah, I will take the Negotiator. Okay, Seraph of New Capenna. There's a Pest in here. I do like the Pest. It can also help us find our battle. Seraph is actually also a good card for our deck, as it is a great flying creature, but Overgrown Pest is card advantage. But we might see it again. I think I will take the Seraph here. Continuing with nothing in this pack. We'll take the aerial boost. Okay, we have the Niv-Mizzet Supreme again. Not the card that I want to play. Even though War Historian doesn't work with Drenith Runes, I would still take it here in this situation. Could also take the Cavalier here, but we don't have any other knights so far. Yeah, I think War Historian makes sense. Okay, as a top-end creature, a Host Crusher is probably not a bad thing. Especially we might be able to ramp into it with our Kami of Whispered Hopes. And I like the Hexproof on it. Okay, we got top-end. Now let's try to focus on our early game. Scroll Shift to Flicker, Converter Beast. Guess I'll take the Converter Beast here. But I don't think that I'll play it. Okay, Fadil's Favor Cycle, that's good. But I heavily rely on Anafenza and the Kami to do some work. I do like the Negotiator, I think it's a great card. Okay, Pest Cycle, that's good. Let's take an Escort. Alright, third pack. Let's see. Ah, okay. Jarina, Dauntless General. Yeah, she really focuses around humans, which I don't have. I can take a Tangled Skyline here to gain life, make a 5/5. In the best case, could also take a dual land here, which is reasonable. Let's see. I do have 1-drops, but I have double white and Anafenza. I have double green here, also double green here and there. Oh my god, will I really pick the dual land? I think I will. Not that much of a fan of Tangled Skyline in our deck, so I'll take the dual land. Okay, let's see. There's a Grasp in here. There's also Moloch. Moloch is also really good. Permanent card. Pharaohs I won't be playing. Daxos I probably won't be playing. Grasp is great interaction. Yeah, I'll take Grasp. Maybe I should have taken a Daxos, but here's an Invasion of Balanon, which is good. Sanctifier, Billy Rider. Yeah, but Invasion of Balanon makes sense in our deck. Continuing with... There's another Negotiator, that's good. Targets a legendary creature. Even with... Well, it deals twice that much, so Animist's Might is actually good in our deck. It's still... because it doubles the power of the creature. Yeah, which can be a lot. Would like to take another Negotiator, simply because it's 2 mana. Yeah, I think I will take another Negotiator. This is sadly sorcery speed. But yeah, let's take another Negotiator. Oh, there he finally is. Okay. A little bit lucky today. Oh, a second one. Perfect. Let's see. Grasp. This can stay, this can stay. Maybe a Carvo here or cut short. Let's see. I think a cut short has a lot of reasons to play it. Pest, Kami, Seraph, Billy Rider, Invasion. Do I maybe want to take the Carvu? No, I think I would take cut short. Good thing that I, in the first pack, picked the Blossoming Sands. Okay, I will take a Rotten Tail as a powerful 1-drop. There is another Billy Rider, but my free curve is already stacked. I will take the Rotten Tail here. Okay, Tangled Skyline cycled. I think I will take it to the sideboard for now. Okay, take a Billy Rider. Another Billy Rider. But I think within the Fangbearer I'm a little bit better here. Blade Assailant is a great backup creature. Cavalier to the sideboard. Alright, let's build a deck. I want to synergize with every backup and +1/+1 counter synergy that I have. So let's put in everything that has anything to do with +1/+1 counters and backing up. Okay, that's it so far. Rotten Tail can also get into the deck. Still considering about the Thrillback, but destroying artifact or enchantment makes sense. And it can really help. Let's see. Upheaval is also tempting. Cut short is great. Horse Crusher, these two as top end. When I want to go with this and this and this. No, now it's getting close and closer and closer. Invasion. 3 spots left. Okay. Top end is done. Finn is a great Death Touch creature. I think I really want to put in the War Historian here, simply also because it has reach. Okay. Do I want to play double Billy Rider? I think at least one will go into the deck. Grasp, Unoffensive, Finn, Negotiator twice. Makes sense. Let's see again. I need to... Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on another permanent you control. Okay. If it's the first time. Okay. This turn. Okay, really have to keep that one in mind. Then we have Elspeth's Smite, Grasp, Unoffensive, Finn, Negotiator, War Historian, Thrillback, Assailant, Pest. Kami, Billy Rider, cut short. Okay, so what do I want to consider? I think I don't need to consider the escort here. Probably between Skyline and Billy Rider. Let's put in another Billy Rider. Ooh, I already... Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's give this deck like this a try. Let's jump into some games. Oof, okay. I got lands. I got a War Historian on turn 3. I got a Grasp for turn 2. But I have to say, this is not aggressive enough. This is way better. Let's ditch the Invasion of Moraganda. I might find it again with Pest. Let's get the planes out of the way. So I can play Brawler. Okay, Thalia is quite a good start. Alright, Vanguard is even better. Jesus. Invasion of Balanon, okay. Let's increase our card advantage here. There is Drenif Runes, perfect. Not interested in a trade. Okay, Forest Cycles, that takes a little bit of tempo from my opponent. Never mind. Thalia doesn't attack, that's good. I could play the Rotten Tail, give it counters, and I think that's reasonable. Row all of my creatures. Next turn I can storm the Seed Core. Okay, Thalia attacks. We'll take another 3. Seal from Existence, we all know where this is going. Luckily my opponent doesn't know that this is the only threat here, so I can give 2 to both. This will be a 5/5, this will be a 4/4 Vigilance. Do I maybe want to play my Invasion of Balanon first? To have another creature for next turn. Do I have the time is the question. I think I do have the time. Do I want to offer the trade? I think I want to. If my opponent wants to double block, it's fine for me. Okay. Next turn I can still storm the Seed Core here. Okay, Ghidorah as a 5/5 is a problem. Do I have 6 mana available. I can distribute all of the counters to my Pest, and with the Pest I can attack the Invasion. Does that help? Not really. If I play it slow here, my opponent might put counters onto something and then I can kill it with the cut short, so I think I'm better off doing that one. Thalia attacks. Let's try to kill it with the Elspeth Smite here. Alright, that worked. Hurt Beast. This is getting worse and worse. Blossoming Sands. Let's get a few counters out of the way. Make a 4/4. Okay, Invasion of Chandala is powerful here. Interesting. Alright, let's see. I can kill Ghidorah with cut short and throw both in front of the Herd Beast here. Yeah, I don't want them to flip the Timberland Ancient for free. So let's do it like this. Then I kill Ghidorah with Cut Short. Let's see, whenever another non-token creature you control dies. Okay. Ah yeah, I'm killing her before. Alright, now I got it. Alright, got my opponent there. Kami is such a perfect draw here. Let's see. We do it like this, and then we distribute... Do I want to distribute the counters like this? I think I want to. If I go 2-2, they won't be strong enough to kill the Timberland Ancient. Because it will be one more. Kami won't be strong enough. So I guess this is the best way. Though when I flip the Invasion of Balanon... No, it's fine like this. Alright, let's flip it. Or at least try to. Could have also played it a little bit slower by playing Kami and putting counters on it with the Draenei Runes. Alright, opponent blocks. We don't flip yet. My opponent wants to trade the Timberland Ancient for it. That's the line of play. Okay, also plays the Rotten Tail. Then they need to throw both under the bus if they don't want the invasion to flip. Ah, I don't have trample, I forgot about that. Okay, Shanna. Billy Rider. Perfect draw here. Because now I will attack the invasion. Opponent jumps. We play Billy Rider. Use our Draenei Runes. Make a 4-6 double strike. Okay, Laphiel is quite good. Oh, Street Negotiator. If I put the counter onto the Negotiator, it will be a 4-4. And then it's a Cat Citizen, but I don't have to do that yet. Let's try to flip the invasion. This time my opponent lets it happen. So we get our Anthem effect, great. And then I will put more counters onto the Street Negotiator. Alright. Okay. Let's attack for 18. Pass the turn. Okay, Burgeoning. That will give them an Incubator token, which can block. Transforms. Shanna attacks. Do I win on the way back? Do I care? At the beginning of your upkeep you may put a permanent card. Yeah, they have no cards in hand. I'm fine if they flip here. So I will go for an ordered attack now anyways, and then I will have lethal. Okay. GG. Cool game. Okay, got a turn 1 play. Elspeth Smite as a follow-up. I think this is okay. All I need to do is keep drawing some stronger creatures. Alright. Opponent gets the Blossoming Sands out of the way. Can attack for 1. Play another forest. Ooh, Anafenza. Too bad I cannot play her right now. What is this? You have hexproof. Still damage, you gain that much life. Okay. Let's smite it out of the way. That gave my opponent a lot of time. They have 7 cards in hand, it's always that crazy. When you're sitting there, you have a small board, you have 4 cards in hand, and your opponent is just stacked to the brim. Would have liked to draw another white source for Anafenza. Okay, Skywarden. I like that one. Okay. But my opponent is also stuck on lands. That's at least a good sign. Might enchant here something with burgeoning. No, they have Cavalier. Okay, Brawler. That means I can flip the invasion, play Kami, and next turn I can play Brawler, which will get more counters. I think that's the best line of play. Let's see what they want to kill. I do have to say it would have been way cooler. Okay. That was activated this turn. Tapped creature, okay. I get to flip. Then I play Kami. So next turn my Brawler can be really big. Ooh, interesting. That's a perfect target for my Grasp. Seems like my opponent missed a land drop again. Okay, they have Vanquish. Not blocking here. There is my other white source. If I play Anafenza, I cannot play Brawler here. Ooh, but I can also cut short. I think I can also cut short next turn. I cannot play Anafenza. I would like to trigger everything here, but I'm just too short on mana. If I play Brawler, it will be a 2-2. Next turn I could play Anafenza. Wait a second, Anafenza can convoke. Okay, let's play Anafenza here. She can still tap for a white. Attack for free. And see how things turn out. Seems like my opponent is still missing a land drop, just as I'm doing all the time. Summon the gateway, okay. Get to incubate. Now we cut short. Convoke here. My opponent cannot activate the incubator token right now. I think if I go with Brawler and play the Pest next turn, I will have more triggers that trigger with the Botanical Brawler, which is probably the best thing to do. I can now decide where to put it. I think I want to put it on Anafenza, get her out of a certain range of damage. Then I attack for 5. Okay. Next turn, if I'm really lucky, I can play Pest, find a land, and with that play the Grasp. Opponent is still missing a land. That's at least a good sign for me. Okay. Let's play a Pest here, hope to find a land. Pest first. Found a land, take the forest. Get to Bolster, into the Rotten Tail, counter, trigger, trigger. And now I just wanna really increase the pressure here. Going down to 2. Okay, opponent found a land. GG. Good game. But a really tough one, with all of the missed land drops on both sides. Okay, we got a tapped land. We got interaction. We got assailant on turn 2. It's not aggressive enough, I do have to say that. Let's take a mulligan here. This is better. Maybe ditch the brawler. Probably. Now let's get rid of the upheaval here. Maybe I'm lucky and I can find a white source. Oof, never punished. Okay, place a tracker. Opponent wants to ramp. So I do have to start with Botanical Brawler here. Let's see if my opponent has a removal spell. No, they have a Pest. Takes another dual land. Can untap something. Doesn't do so. Okay. I can go Blade Assailant, pump up Brawler, attack. They can jump. Say let's get Forest. If I play Assailant, I could double back up. No, but this won't work. Because the counter has to be put on another permanent. Guess I have to play Negotiator here, back up itself. Offer the trade. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, Instructor. Gain 3 life. Gain another life. Invasion of Balanon. This is a really good alternative, simply because if I go... Well, I will play a land this turn. And next turn I can play Drain of Ruins. Oh no, I need 2 mana. Yeah, I need to do it 1 turn later. And that's quite annoying. But okay. Let's go after the invasion. Opponent cannot flip Instructor next turn. Escort. Ooh, okay. Takes the Pest back to hand. The good thing is, I can back up my Negotiator here. And if my opponent wants to block this, they will lose both creatures in the process. And my Negotiator is now also out of range from the Instructor. But I think my opponent missed a land drop. Seems like they want to throw the Escort under the bus. Ooh. That happy to assign lethal damage here. But now I got Drain of Ruins and the War Historian, which is exactly the combo that I was talking about, which sadly doesn't work. But if my opponent doesn't have another creature drop, I might be able to flip the invasion here. They can still trade for probably the Blade Assailant. Oh, seems like they have another play. Okay, Kami. Ooh. This is great. As I will preferably play the invasion here. I will pump up Assailant, fight Kami. This can go after this one and this can go after this. Or do I want to secure to flip one invasion? If I go this, my opponent will definitely trade for the Assailant, because if damage, yeah, clears off. Okay. But my opponent might have some really strong creatures as a top end here, which I'm a little bit afraid of. Let's see, now they have 3, 4, 5. Okay, they have their own negotiator. Wow. Yeah, too bad War Historian doesn't work like this. But okay. Okay, opponent blocks. Target non-human creature. It's a human monk. Yeah, it happens. Opponent also reading what I just said. Okay, got a land. Opponent also got a land. Okay. See, place an island. Okay. 4 colors, crazy. Never mind. This is a problem. Cut short perfect against vigilance creatures. Opponent will probably... No, please. Please assign 2. Yeah, I think this is GG. This is lost. They will now just flip the Teferi, get the emblem. Or they will just -3. Yeah, pretty sure they will do that. Yeah, this game is over. Oh, Meeting of Minds, yeah. Now it's really over. Can't do anything about that. They will shuffle my invasion away, they will shuffle my War Historian away.
My people and I have come to help.
Okay, goes for the emblem, interesting.
Finally, we have the edge.
I can kill the fairy. Another Meeting of Minds, okay. Looking for an answer.
Can't give up now.
Finn. Also not bad. I mean, the knights don't have first strike, so that's quite good. Wow. Timberland Ancient got milled. Finn is Human Warrior. But it's a 2/4, which can at least block some of the knight tokens. But my opponent can still come for, let's see, 5 3, yeah, for 15 at me. And then on the following turn I'll be dead. All they have to do is full swing. Yep. Surveyor, fix mana, okay. Let's see. Billy Rider. Yeah, but I'm dead here. Good game. Yeah, the invasion of New Phyrexia was unexpected, and for x equals 7, it's simply game over. Alright everybody, sadly another draft with only 2 wins. I simply keep drawing lands and yeah, sometimes it's really frustrating. But let's take a look into the deck. I think Streetwise Negotiator is a great card in this set. You basically get a free out of it, and yeah, it does a lot in my opinion. And especially in a backup deck, it's a great card because it comes out early as a free or as in synergies with a Botanical Brawler. It's a great card. Other cool cards that I really enjoyed, Invasion of Moraganda is also a card that I'm surprised with how good it performs, simply because of the front side. It's not even really the Primordial Plasm, but it's, yes, simply a 1-man counter, then you get to fight something, it's a good card. Rotten Tail is also a creature that I simply find very funny. 1-man Vigilance with a little bit of pump up, it can really chip in a lot of damage over time. And your opponent not always wants to trade with it, so a good card. Anafenza did a lot of work for me in this deck. The constant bolstering was just great and kept the synergy going with the Botanical Brawler. It's a bit sad that I never really had to play the Upheaval here. Could have been interesting. Other interesting card, let's see. Yeah, Overgrown Pest, Serpent Assailant, good cards. Kami of Whispered Hopes also did a lot of work in different games. And yeah, so what I'm currently doing is I'm also uploading these games here because yeah, I'm simply losing a lot lately. I cannot really tell where all of this is coming from, and yeah, as I'm always saying, I'm constantly trying to improve, but I cannot get over this 2 wins mark. I'm burning gems like hell, but yeah, still trying my best to improve it and uploading the most funniest games and also, in my opinion, some of the fairest losses. We can discuss a lot about this, but I am just getting more and more upset with the fact that I at some point only keep drawing lands and nothing else out of my deck. Ooh, again, a great shout out to Drenef Runes. Powerful card, I do have to say that. In the correct deck you can simply pump up a really small creature when it enters, and I think it does a lot of work, especially, for example, I think I did it once with the Rotten Tail, or also with a Negotiator, Brawler, all of that synergy. So I really like this deck, but sadly didn't get me as far as I wanted. Overall, I hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.